Good morning again, guys. We're here with another chef's demonstration. We have the Outlaw Chef, James Olley, with us this morning. He's going to be knocking up some brunch dishes. But as always, as we start these things, let's have another word from our main charity today, Hospitality Action.
Olley Hoyle, Catering Manager.
Peter Molar, Doorman.
Ricardo Oliva, Concierge.
Ulrich Edwards, Concierge Assistant.
We've got you.
Linda Anderson, cafe owner.
Ioana Gheorghiu, junior sous chef.
Nuno Pinto, bartender.
Mark Black, head porter.
Andrea Demir, receptionist.
We've got you.
Erwin Dixon, apprentice chef.
Federica Pinna, pastry chef.
Sabino Mazzone, pastry chef.
Himari Bochke, barista supervisor.
We've got you. Shwam Maharjan, sushi head chef.
Mitchell Collier, duty manager.
Anna Grabczewska, public area cleaner.
Whatever you do in hospitality, isn't it good to know that someone's got your back in case anything goes wrong?
So guys, I'd like to welcome to the Northern Virtual Food and Drink Festival. When I get my screens right, 1 second. James Olley, the Outlaw Chef, how are you doing?
Good morning, sir. I'm very well. How are you?
Very well, thank you. So what are you going to be doing for us today?
Today, Craig, I'm going to do two versions of a nice brunch. I'm going to do the perfect scrambled eggs on some toasted focaccia with some beetroot cured salmon. And then I'm going to do what I'm apparently renowned for, is my 63-degree eggs as a brunch with some Lauren sausage, black pudding, and streaky bacon.
Fantastic. So give us a bit of an insight. Who is James Olley? Who is the Outlaw Chef?
I'm a self-taught Scottish chef that has a massive passion for food.
Okay. So is this your full-time job, or do you have something else that goes on and this is kind of just a passion and a hobby?
This is just a passion and a hobby for me. Being a Scottish chef and being in the north of Scotland, oil is our key industry. So that's where the bread, so to speak, comes from. And yeah, that's the bread and butter. And then the job that I have allows me to do the fun things like this, and has given me, the chance to explore my passion for cooking and work with high-end chefs and learn and develop my skills and improve myself as a chef as a whole.
Fantastic. I mean, what I've seen from your Facebook Live things that you do, and especially these 63-degree eggs, you've got some talent there. Kind of, I learn things from you. Put it that way.
Thank you very much, sir. That's it's a massive compliment coming from you.
No, you're very welcome. So right, let's get on.
Right. So, going to start off with well, the bread. So this rosemary and thyme focaccia that was developed this morning. If some cheeky comments come from Craig from this, it's because he continued to laugh at me because I once cut my bread squint, and he's never let me live it down since then.
I did promise I'd send you a set square, didn't I, so you can get him to swear.
You did. So if he starts making cheeky comments about me cutting bread, you know what. So gonna start off with a nice good slab of bread and a hot pan. I tend to find that butter gives the best finish on a good bread. You can use olive oil, whatever you've got lying about. But I tend to butter it, and it seems to come out as crisp as it kind of, nice and crisp and really golden, which is what I prefer. But we're all different, aren't we?
I think you get a nice caramelization with butter, don't you? Because it has almost a sugar content, which does caramelize on the bread rather than oil, which kind of makes the bread toast rather than the butter toasting the bread.
Exactly. I think I've seemed to find that the key to being a high-level chef, or the key to being a Michelin star chef, is butter.
Butter and cream.
Lots and lots and lots of butter.
No chef worth their salt as well could do without butter and cream.
That's very true. And the good news is we've got both today.
Fantastic.
So we've just got our pan on, getting some heat. While that's heating up, before we start toasting the bread, I'm going to go over. This is our beetroot cured salmon. Really simple, really easy. Depending what beetroot you have, I happen to have some candy beetroot and some golden beetroot left over. Don't bother peeling them. You can kind of vary this. You probably want about 1.5 good sized beetroots per fillet of salmon. So yeah, about this size. So what I did was you just grate your beetroot, skins and all, and then you want enough salt, enough sugar just to coat all of the beetroot, and then some lime zest, some lime juice, and lay your salmon fillets out and basically pack the beetroot mix on top of it, and then weigh it down. Wrap it in some cling film and then weigh it down. I was handy enough that I have some steak stones lying about. And steak stones are brilliant. Solid, weighty, you can just throw it on top, chuck it in the fridge. And you want about, if you do it the day before, 24 hours is enough time in advance. And the salmon will cure it still. If you use a normal beetroot, you'll get the darker colour. The bonus with using the candy beetroot is you just get the flavour. A candy beetroot's a lot sweeter, but you get a really earthy flavour into the salmon, which is just brilliant. There's nothing that tastes like it.
I did tell you this would happen, James, and we've got our first comment through. I've got kitchen envy. Very nice kitchen.
I'm really sorry for anybody who's got kitchen envy. Yeah, I came to view this house and it had a big kitchen, a big garage. And I walked in and I was like, done. Didn't bother about the rest of it, didn't care. Big kitchen, big garage. Thank you. So, our bread's toasting away nicely. I'm just going to finely slice some salmon.
We've got Yorkshire rapeseed oil, just saying, loving the tips about the salmon and the bread.
But yeah, the salmon is really, really, really easy. Yesterday I managed to make some gravlax as well. And for making a gravlax, it's brilliant if you've got a vat packing machine. You can do it really quickly. If not, you can do it with Ziploc bags. The gravlax is just salt, sugar, lemon zest, and vodka.
The main ingredient, vodka.
Yeah. So, some really nicely thinly sliced salmon here while our bread's toasting away. And we'll do one more just for good luck. You can never have enough salmon.
We've got Sam Milne just come on there saying, looking great, James.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So, the one thing I continually get asked is how to do scrambled eggs. It's the one thing everybody seems to ask me as a chef. And this couldn't be any simpler. So all you need, hot pan. That's our bread just about toasted away nicely. This will do too. Or if you're a fatty like me, 3 eggs will be 1. Crack your eggs. The bonus of this kitchen, bin, exactly where you're working.
Again, kitchen envy. So would you ever consider leaving your day job, if that's what you want to call it, and becoming a chef full time?
Yes, I would definitely consider it. It's just it's that finding that niche of where you are in the chef world, isn't it? I think, you know, looking around the world, there's so many different niches of food and what to do and where people are. It's finding where you fit in that little pocket to do something different. So as we've discussed already, butter. Good
a lot of butter.
It's the only way to do eggs. It's the only way. I could just open a restaurant that just served nothing but eggs.
They have restaurants that serve nothing but cereal.
Yeah, well, there's an American restaurant that does nothing but cereal milk. So you get they basically, the best thing about it, if you have loads of milk in your cereal, is like drinking the milk at the end. So there's a restaurant that actually specializes in making the milk that's flavored from loads of different cereals. So you get like Lucky Charms, Crunchy Nut, Honey Cheerios. That's what you want. So butter, just frothing. Eggs in. And just keep them moving really quickly. These will only take about a minute, minute and a half.
So the idea is, I guess, James, to keep the eggs moving, yeah?
Yeah, it just keeps, you know, the thing with eggs is they're so delicate and they cook so quickly, and, you know, most people just overcook their eggs. Some people like them just slightly raw, just slightly wetter. Other people like them, you know, really well done. And that's our eggs pretty much just combined together. So all we're going to do at this stage is the next golden ingredient, double cream. And you want, as we're in the Yorkshire region, in the north, you just want enough that you put in a cup of tea.
Cracking, I like that. Also, the reason for adding cream at the end of it as well is just to stop the cooking process, so your eggs don't cook any further, isn't it?
Exactly. The coldness of the cream just stops the cooking process of the eggs and just keeps them cooking exactly where you are. Last but not least, seasoning. If you put your salt in before your eggs, before you start cooking your eggs, your salt can cure the egg. And if you put in pepper, the pepper will bleach out and stain, and you get like little black streaks to your eggs, and it's just not very attractive. So, good splash, salt, pepper.
So Yorkshire rapeseed oil of 10, just ultimate fast food brunch sorted for today.
Yeah, I mean, that's what, 2 minutes? So, perfect golden bread. Straight in. Layered with salmon.
Those eggs look very good as well. You can tell there's a really nice yolk in there with the colour of the scrambled egg that's come out.
Exactly. So I tend to use chestnut morel eggs. They just give the best finish, I thought. And last but not least, little sprinkle some chopped chives. Boom, done. That's you. Scrambled eggs, salmon toast, and why not? Let's stick a little bit extra on top because he doesn't want a bit extra. So, first dish done, dusted, out of the way. 63-degree eggs and brunch. Definitely something a bit different. Let's start these. A couple of pounds for this. So I don't know if this is just a Scottish thing, but do you guys get Lauren?
No, we don't get square sausage down here.
So, square sausage is just quite simply beef sausage packed into a square. That's it. It's nothing different to everything else. It's just beef sausage, but it's basically into a square mold. It's about 50% beef to 50% Ruskin fats. But it's incredible. Lauren sausage is absolutely incredible.
I must admit, when we had a short stint up in Scotland last year, and yeah, Lauren sausage is absolutely amazing. Lauren sausage, haggis, all the kind of stuff you do up there is just like, yeah, God's food at the end of the day.
Yeah, I absolutely adore Lauren. Aldi, I think, may now sell it. There was a big hoo-ha last year of some Scottish people going mental because Aldi claimed they developed the square sausage because it was easier to put in a bun. And then all of Scotland went loopy and said, no, not at all.
It's amazing. It's amazing they didn't boycott and send Aldi out of the country.
Exactly. So 63-degree eggs. These are done in what's called a sous vide, which is a French water bath. And it's basically, it's called precision cooking simply because it cooks at a precision temperature for as long as you want it to. So in doing these, sous vides can range from £100 to thousands of pounds. You get different ones. You get ones that stick into baths of water, ones that clip onto edges of pans, or ones that I've got, which is over here, which just looks like a really big version of a fat fryer. So I've put some eggs in earlier, which I will use, but it's quite simply that you just pop a couple of eggs in. I'll be able to put mine out actually now. So the 63-degree eggs, I'll get some backlash for this, but they take an hour to cook. And for somebody who's like, going an hour to cook a bloody egg, it's worth it, I promise you. I really, really, really promise you. So, a little bit of oil. And a little bit of butter.
So how much butter would you say you go through a week, James?
Oh, a stick at least. Maybe 2. So, Lauren sausage. Just going to quickly knit the eggs to black pudding. So this is a black haggis. So it's black pudding and haggis blended.
Oh God, I couldn't think of anything better. I love black pudding and I love haggis.
Standard black pudding will do, but
we've got Dave Evans back on saying this looks amazing, chef.
Thank you very much. The bonus with Lauren, it cooks in literally the same time as black pudding. They cook really quickly, which is ideal. But with like sous vide eggs, if there's so much guesswork and people always seem to worry about getting a poached egg wrong, that these take out all of the guesswork of a poached egg. You literally cook them at 63 degrees for 1 hour, and that's you. They're done. They're dusted. But a sous vide, as a piece of kit in the kitchen, is just absolutely incredible. They're so versatile. Everything they can do, it's unbelievable. So, we've just let everything cook away nicely. Grab some kitchen roll. So I've just cooked some streaky bacon. Nice piece of orange square sausage. And some black haggis. Now, this will be the one point that it will all go wrong. As I said earlier, with eggs being very delicate, sous vide eggs are incredibly delicate. Every time you want to try and pop one, they never want to do what you want them to do. So, if this goes Pete Tom, I'm very sorry.
I'm not going to jinx you, but in rehearsals, you said you've never had one pop on you.
I've definitely never said that in my life. So you can see already, it's almost like a jelly, the egg. Is it going to stay?
It does look very delicate.
It's very delicate. Oh, look at that. There we go.
Beautiful.
We're sorted. What was the important bits?
Seasoning, very important to any dish.
Absolutely. We'll even go a little bit chefy just because we can.
We've got Vanda Dingwall on saying, wow, well done, James.
You'll remember Vanda. Vanda was mum.
Ah, hi, Mum.
So yeah, there we have beautiful golden yolk sous vide egg, and this could be such a show-stopping brunch. I wonder, can we zoom in on this? Do these zoom?
If you pull your phone down a little bit, you probably will be able to.
Right, let's do. Hopefully, this will go as planned. But we always need the money shot for this, don't we?
Absolutely, that's where it is. Look at that, perfectly cooked yolk. And cooking it in the bath also kind of almost makes the yolk go translucent, doesn't it?
Yeah, so the yolk ends up as a very different texture. It literally ends up, almost gelatinous. But the flavor you get, the better, it's the same with any ingredient. The better the egg, the better the ingredients you use, the better the flavor you'll get at the end. But the flavor from the eggs is just absolutely incredible when it's cooked like this. There's no, when you stick it in and you get your wet eggs at the end, if you do, if you poach them, nothing touches the egg. It's still protected in its shell, and it's cooked so perfectly that you just end up with this beautiful velvety white and this luxurious liquid yolk every time.
So you've got a bit of love going on out there on your Facebook. We've got Melanie Braid. Wow, looks delicious. So tell us, you do little live sessions on Facebook doing demonstrations, quite a bit of water bath cooking and so on and so forth. So if people follow you on Facebook or friend you on Facebook, I'm sure they'll be able to get to see more of your amazing kitchen and more of your amazing cooking.
Yes, absolutely. Also, I think most of it I try and put on the Instagram page, which is just the Outlaw Chef. Obviously, just trying to grow that as much as I can. So, yeah, I try and put as much of it up in there. But as it's obviously a brunch and it's a bank holiday. Oh, we got a little bit of an overflow there. Got that.
What better way to have a brunch than with a glass of champagne, huh?
For you, and Mr. Noonan to say thank you very much for all the hard work you guys have put in for putting this festival together. And, getting it out there in such a short period of time.
Well, you're very welcome. Thank you very much. We'll accept that. And thank you very much for giving your time up this morning to cook us 2 fantastic dishes. And I'm sure that you will get a much more prevalent following on Facebook now and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And we wish you all the best in the future.
Thanks very much.
So thank you very much there to James, Olley. And we're just going to have a little word again from our main charity, which is Hospitality Action.
Olley Hoyle, catering manager.
Peter Molar, doorman.
Ricardo Oliva, concierge.
Ulrich Edwards, concierge assistant.
We've got you.
Linda Anderson, cafe owner.
Ioana Gheorghiu, junior sous chef.
Nuno Pinto, bartender.
Mark Black, head porter.
Andrea Demir, receptionist.
We've got you.
Aaron Dixon, apprentice chef.
Federica Pinna, pastry chef.
Sabino Mazzone, pastry chef.
Himary Bochkai, barista supervisor.
We've got you. Shom Maharjan, sushi head chef.
Mitchell Collier, duty manager.
Anna Grabczewska, public area cleaner.
Whatever you do in hospitality, isn't it good to know that someone's got your back in case anything goes wrong?